Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to film my very first favorites video for you guys. It's my September favorites. So I have a lot of different products for you. I have some makeup, some skincare, and some hair care. So let's get right into it. Okay, so to get started, I have the L'Oreal Paris Sublime Soft. Sublime, isn't that funny? So basically this is just a cleansing water, very similar to Bioderma. As you can see, I only have a tiny little bit left. A lot of people compare this to Bioderma. It is very comparable. Basically, pretty much the same thing. If anything, I do prefer Bioderma just because this one kind of leaves your skin a tiny bit sticky. It's really great though because the price is way cheaper than Bioderma. The only downside is I know for a while you couldn't necessarily get this in the US. It was only available in Europe and in Canada, so I'm not really sure if you can get it in the US, but definitely if you can, check it out. So moving into makeup now, my first favorite, and it's actually been a favorite all summer long, is the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. It looks like this. I've loved this. This is the best BB cream I've found from the drugstore. I haven't really tried any high-end, but I really like this one. It comes out white, and when you blend it in, it turns into a flesh tone. But I really like it just because it does give a little bit more coverage than other BB creams. It's not just very liquidy. And so it gives some good coverage, but it also blends into the skin very well. I find a lot of BB creams tend to turn orange on me. They oxidize a little bit more maybe. But this one I haven't had any problems with. Really great stuff. If you're looking for a BB cream, I would definitely try it. So the next one actually is a foundation, and it's by Maybeline, and it's their Dream Wonder Liquid Touch Foundation. So this was a relatively new foundation this summer, and I have to say that I really liked it. When I first did a review on my blog post, if you guys didn't know, I do have a blog. I'll link it down below. It always is linked down below. I did a review on this, and at first I really did like it, but I wasn't totally sold on it. I didn't think it would become one of my holy grail foundations, like the L'Oreal True Match. That's my all-time favorite foundation, but this one is getting pretty close. I have not worn the L'Oreal True Match since the spring, probably. If ever I am wearing foundation, like today, keep in mind I've been wearing my foundation for probably like 8 hours ever since I left the house at 6 a.m. this morning, and it's now like 4 p.m. so it's worn down. But this is really great. It's very liquidy, so you would think it's not that full coverage. I wouldn't say this is full coverage, but you can definitely build it. It's a good medium coverage, but it can be light enough if you rather just be a light coat of foundation. So I really love this stuff. I would recommend it. It does tend to cling to dry skin a little bit, so just be aware of that, but really great foundation. And if you're wondering, mine is in the color 20 Classic Ivory. Next up in makeup, I have the Anastasia Contour Palette. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the internet. It looks like this. I've been loving this. I don't use the banana shade as much. I do use it a little bit under my eyes sometimes, but my two favorite shades are these two brown ones for harsher contour, and then just this middle one if I'm wanting something that's just more natural, and then I love these two highlighters to highlight the face. So definitely a good investment. And again, to blushes and bronzers, I had got the free 500 point Nars gift. And it came with the blush in Deep Throat, I think. Yeah, Deep Throat. And the bronzer in Laguna. These are mini versions, in case you're wondering. I actually really love both of these. I think Deep Throat is the blush that has gotten me into wearing blush. I never really wore blush before. I never really enjoyed blush all that much. But this color for me is just the perfect amount of a flush of color, because I naturally have a lot of redness and pink tones in my skin, so I always thought blush would just emphasize that and look funny, but this blush is perfect for me. And this bronzer is the go-to bronzer for natural days because it's barely detectable but just gives a little bit of shape to the face, and I really love it for those days where I'm just wearing that BB cream and I just want a little bit of angle to my face. Next up, I have two brushes. The first brush is actually one that I used to contour now all the time. I basically don't use anything else, and it's the contour brush from Real Techniques. This comes in a kit with the other brush that I'm about to show you. I love this brush. It's also really great to blend under your eye concealer. I've loved it for that as well. I want to actually get a second kit just so that I can have two versions of this brush so that I can use one for contouring and one for blending my concealer underneath the eyes. But for now I've just been using my beauty blender because that does a great job as well, because I just can't not use this brush for contouring now. It's amazing because it just gets in the hollows of your cheek perfectly, and it's a nice enough size where you can blend and it's dense enough but not too dense. It's great. Other brush that I have that is really great from that same kit is the Real Techniques buffing brush. It looks like this, and this is really great for buffing out foundation. So you can have a light coverage if you add a little bit, but if you add a little bit more product, you can build it up. And I found that this works great with the foundation that I just showed you, but it just also works great with any foundation. I think that this brush is just really, because you know some foundations work better with the sponge, with the brush. This brush seems to work with all my foundations, so that's really great as well. Last up in makeup favorites is this lipstick, which I'm sure you guys have heard of, the Collection Privée lipsticks by L'Oreal that came out recently in the drugstore. They're a collection of nude lipsticks. This is Jennifer's Nude, which is $3.70. It looks like this. This color is just, for me, it's perfection. This is my perfect nude. Literally, this line is about perfect nudes for each different skin tone. This, I know I don't have the same skin tone as Jennifer Lopez, but on me, this is my perfect nude. I'm so happy that I found it. I've been searching for it for so long, and I was so afraid it was going to be limited edition, which I'm still not super sure it's not, but it seems like apparently it's a official collection now, so I really hope it is, because I was swatching the colors actually in a drugstore today, and they're all so beautiful. Like, I want to pretty much get them all except for the darker brown one because that's going to look a little bit funny on me, but the other ones are all really great, and they might not necessarily show up as totally nude on me. This is a nude. One of them might show up as more pink and one as more mauve, but they're just beautiful colors. I think that you could benefit from having more than just the one nude that suits you, so definitely check them out if you haven't already. So I actually bought this thinking that it was the leave-in conditioner, but it's just your regular conditioner, and it has a pump, so that's really great. But I've absolutely loved this. It leaves my hair, you know, sometimes when you put a deep conditioner or like a heavy conditioner in your hair, because my hair can actually handle a lot of product. I don't put just conditioner on my ends. I put conditioner pretty much even in my roots because my hair is so dry and so is my scalp. So this stuff doesn't leave you with that heavy feeling of thick, kind of like weighed down hair. This makes your hair feel so clean, like it's almost like you used a clarifying shampoo, but still so conditioned. It's really hard to explain, but there's a reason why everybody raves about this stuff. I'm really wanting to try other products from the line now after using this because it's really been great for my hair. So I'm not always the biggest skincare person. I do take care of my skin. I have a Clarisonic. I clean my face every night. Try and be good about removing my makeup and everything like that. But skincare is not something that excites me as much as makeup does. That being said, I love face masks. Face masks are my skincare weakness. I buy so many and I just really love them. I feel they're so pampering and they make you relax and just calm down. So the two face masks that I'm talking about, the first one is the Aloe Protective Restoring Mask for sensitive skin. It just looks like this. I thought this is going to be great for my sensitive dry skin. You know, when my skin is really dry or really freaking out, this is going to be great to calm it and cool it and just make it relax. And I was right. This stuff is really great at calming the skin. And the next one is the Vitamin E Sink-In Moisture Mask for all skin types. So it says Intensive Moisture Replenishment and Protection. So it looks like this. So I was suggested this by the girl. She said that this was the most moisturizing mask that they had. I have extremely dry skin. I do have sensitive skin, and sometimes I have like buildup of like little bumps and stuff on my face because my skin just, I don't know, my skin's real weird. It has this texture to it. And so I kind of need to do those harsher exfoliating treatments as well as sometimes deep pore cleaning masks, but that leaves my skin so incredibly dry because it was already dry to begin with. So I really needed something that I could do, let's say after a deep cleansing mask, I could put on a moisturizing mask. And so this one here has been working great for that. And finally, the promotion at the Body Shop was buy two, get one free. And so I was so into the idea of that vitamin E moisture, because if you're anything like me and you have dry skin, the idea of hydrating, moisturizing, any word like that really makes you think, wow, like it just makes you feel so good and so excited and so happy about it. And so I went ahead and bought the Vitamin E Intense Moisture Cream for very dry skin. When my skin's feeling extra dry, I put that on at night and basically sleep with it on, and my skin feels like brand new, moisturized, rejuvenated skin the next day. Sorry I have this weird reflecting line. I think, is that gonna have been very annoying? Probably. I have some of my products laid out on my bed and the sun's reflecting on them, and I think it made me have a weird line. I just noticed it though. Sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed my September favorites video. There was a lot of skincare this month, but hopefully next month there will be a lot of fun makeup that I can show you. I've already got a few things from my friends for my birthday that I'm super excited about, because they're already becoming favorites and I've only had them for a few days. So stay tuned for next month's favorites. Like this video if you do want to see future favorites videos, because I know I love to watch them. And please subscribe if you want to see future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!